Hi and welcome back. So based on how a program is run, we can say a programming language can be compiled or interpreted. So you can go ahead and read more about this compiled language here on Wikipedia, and the interpreted language you can also read more about it on Wikipedia in this link. There is a lot more information about these things there. Especially if you're interested in the academic side, you should go ahead and check out these links. So a compiled language, this is a language that it has to be converted to machine code before it is run. Basically what this means is when you write this code, you cannot just take it directly and run it. You have to convert it into something first and then run it. So if it is a Windows application, you'll convert it into maybe a .exe executable file. If it is Java, you'll compile it into something that can run in the Java virtual environment. So the tool that does the job of compilation is called a compiler. So as I've said, you can read more about all this in the Wikipedia pages, and then we have interpreted. So in a moment, I will come to an illustration of these two in a way that you can understand it way better. So an interpreted language. So examples here, going back to compile, you can say something like C++, and most .NET applications. Those are compiled languages because you have to compile them first before you can run them. Java, to some extent, is compiled, although it is compiled into bytecode, which will still be run in the Java virtual machine, the JVM. So an interpreted language, this is a language that you just write and run. So a very good example here is JavaScript. You'll write JavaScript, and then you don't have to do anything to the JavaScript code. You will just take it to a browser and run it, or whichever machine you want to run the JavaScript on. So that's a good example. JavaScript, you just run it. Then there, Python is also interpreted. And then we have PHP also interpreted. You just write the code. You don't have to compile it. You just take it to the PHP application on the server, and this will run. So an interpreter is what is used to interpret them. Different programming languages, of course, have different interpreters. So in the next video, I want to do an illustration of what these are using an analogy. So I'll see you in the next video where we're going to look at this compiled and interpreted in an analogous kind of way. See you then.